The mind has one basic method. It takes something, holds it at a distance, examines it. But what happens when you try to use this same tool of examination on the source of mind itself? Today I want to talk about briefly how two great traditions discovered this not as a puzzle but as a drama, the source of mind itself. In Dante's Divine Comedy, Virgil, the symbol of human reason, guides Dante through hell and purgatory flawlessly. But at the threshold of paradise, Virgil disappears, reason disappears. Instead of reason, a Beatrice takes his place. The woman Dante loved, Beatrice, transformed into the embodiment of divine wisdom, not to argue with him, but to draw him forward through the direction of her love. You see, reason prepared the soul for love. Something beyond reason had to complete the journey. Dante had to complete his journey to paradise, not through reason. Reason can only take him through the door. From then on, it's beauty and love. Beatrice. If you see the Kena Upanishad, it tells a parallel story. You see, the gods had just won a great victory over the forces of darkness, Asuras. They had fought, they have conquered, and now they were celebrating. And in this moment of triumph, they made a fundamental error. They believed the victory was theirs, that the power belonged to them, that they were the source. Like, this is the hubris the story is really about. Story is not hubris. The devas were in hubris, thinking they are the shit. And exactly in this hubris, this moment of pride, Yaksha appears in front of them. Agni, the power of speech, tried to name it. Could not. Vayu, the vital force, through every act of striving toward it, it was stopped. When a faculty forgets its own source, truth itself begins to look like an enemy, something foreign, something threatening. The gods thought they owned their power. Yaksha was simply withdrawing what was never there to begin with. But Indra, the mind, did something different. He didn't try to overpower the Yaksha, but it became more humble. He understood the mystery and he stopped conquering. The will to power stops here and will to truth begins. The very same reality that appeared monstrous to Agni Dev and Vayu Dev suddenly transformed. The terrifying Yaksha become beautiful Uma Hemavati, Upanishad says. Radiant, beautiful, revealing the same mystery but with completely different face because the poise of mind has changed. She gave him three words, Tat Brahma, that was Brahman. The source of speech, vitality, and thinking was Brahman. The source of gods was Brahman. And the gods' victory over demons was actually the victory of Brahman, not their personal victory. You see, the ownership of authority changes in human psyche if you decipher the Upanishad properly. Interestingly, Rishi Sri Aurobindo saw exactly this pattern across both stories and named it in a single line. I quote, he says, reason was the helper, reason is the bar. By bar he means an obstruction, of course. You see, we are not arguing against reason. Reason is not destroyed, rather it is transformed. The discipline and clarity reason spent its whole life building so many years becomes the foundation of something higher, should become the foundation of something higher. Not a clueless mind grasping at truth from outside, but a consciousness that has become so transparent to the light it was always carrying within. And this is exactly what Beatrice is, soul so completely oriented towards the divine that she can help look at the light which Dante cannot yet bear, and also exactly what Uma Hemavati is, Brahman's own luminosity, visible the moment this will to power, this striving posture of mind finally releases. By both this example of Dante and Kena Upanishad, we can understand that truth is not conquered, it is revealed. And it can only be revealed when the fist finally loosens. The lust for power has to give, has to surrender itself first. Because truth is the light from which reason itself was borrowed. And borrowed light cannot illumine its own source.